Hey, what's up guys, it's Super Shag coming to you live, and today we're going to be reviewing the 1999 Toy Biz Mario Kart 64 action figure. Now this figure is great. It's one of my favorites. So, like I've previously stated in my DJAY'S Mario and Yoshi plush review, you might have heard me say Mario 60 or just the 64 era Mario is my favorite design of Mario of all time. I don't know why. Maybe he just has some charm since his jump to 3D. It's just his first, true self, I would say. Now, when I got this figure, I was excited. Because Mario Kart 64 is one of my favorite games. And, yeah. Let's get on with the review, shall we? So, let's of course start off with the action figure itself. Now, Mario is a great action figure. Now, if you notice, he looks almost similar to the Wendy's Mario, but this was made about 4 years later. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. I also have another Mario Kart figure. Now, you might have remembered this guy, but he's actually from the remote control Mario Kart toy. Now, I actually managed to get him off the cart, and I don't know where the cart went since then. That was a few years ago, and you could say right here is kind of a timeline of Mario figures since then. So let's use one of my favorite Mario figures ever. So you can see that change in sculpt, proportions, and especially articulation. I think it downgraded a little bit once we got to this guy. Actually, this is the start. So yeah, these are the Marios that you could compare him to. You can see he's way shorter than the Popco Mario. Oops, looks like my tripod is starting to act a little weird. Anyways, yeah, and he's slightly shorter than the Wendy's Mario. So yeah, there you go. That is a scale comparison plus sculpt plus proportions and whatnot. So here he is, Mario. This is a great figure. I love this guy. Now, one thing I have to be careful about is the right arm. It's kind of loose, but I fixed it in a position where it doesn't swivel as much. So when I turn the head, his hair actually touches his arm. But regardless, he has 360-degree head articulation. His arms swivel up, down, around, and his wrists move 360. Now, his legs are kind of cut into the sculpt, but that's fine because of the way he's made to sit in the cart. Now, his legs kind of go back, and they kind of move forward, so you can have him sitting down. Not as good as the Wendy's Mario, I would say. So here he is. He sits down a lot better, depending on how you position him. Of course, this is a cushiony underside to this foam board, so we will not try that. So, let's put Mario aside and move on to his main accessory, the cart. So this is a really cool cart. I love this. This is primarily the reason why I wanted to buy it, because it's very accurate to the game, and also because Mario Kart 64 is one of my favorites. So, it's a standard red pipe frame cart, which is my favorite design out of all the Mario Karts. It's got a swiveling steering wheel. You can turn it around, and it kind of has like a little curve. So that way you can tell where it should be positioned, or just how it should be turned. I don't know. And his pedals actually move forward, which is really nice. He has a seat belt so he doesn't fall out when you're playing with your Mario Kart toys. You know, you want him to have the accurate flailing. You don't want him to fall out and break. So that's a really nice touch, Toy Biz. Good job. One feature is that if you have an item you can actually put it in the hole, lock it in, and when you pull it back, it launches the item. That is cool. Oh, where'd it go? Oh, it's right here. Yeah, that's really cool. Now, one thing that actually happened was when I looked at the listing, the Koopa shell was not in the pictures at all. So I didn't know I was going to get it until I opened it up today. Now, let's take a closer look at the shell. It's very accurate to the game. However, it's a bit more green than it would normally be. It shouldn't be, but it has a black peg, I guess. I don't know why. Maybe it's just, I don't know. And there it goes again. It's so much fun to do that. Yeah, that's pretty much it about the item. So let's try and sit Mario in the cart without failing, because I've done that many times, but he has not broken, so that's good. So here he is, sitting in his cart without the seatbelt, and it's a little tricky to get it on. You just have to place it perfectly right there. It snaps in, and you are ready to race against Bowser, Luigi, Donkey Kong, Wario, and Yoshi. Because that's all the figures that came in the set. Plus a ghost variant of Mario, but I don't know if I'll get any of the others. Because this Mario is good enough. Like, it's an amazing figure. Now, I got this for a lot cheaper than the usual 40 to 60 bucks. I actually got this guy for about 20, which is surprising because of his condition. He's in really good condition. But like I stated before, his arm is a little bit loose, but I don't think that takes anything away. But it's crazy, because nowadays you can get these guys for about $100 in the box, and then, like I said before, 40 to 60 bucks out of the box and used. This guy is actually in really good condition. I don't know. But thank you to that guy who sold it in that auction that no one else bid it on. Kind of sad. But that is the Mario Kart 64 action figure by Toy Biz. And I'll just put the other guys up here because they just want to see how cool this guy is. So, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you later.